Hi, welcome back to Rolling with Riggs. I am Cody Riggs down in Tucson, Arizona at Sonoran Jiu-Jitsu Academy. I'm here with Tyler today. He's going to be my uke. We're going to be going over the machine gun series. That is, the armbar, omoplata, triangle to the bear trap armbar. It's putting all of it together. Whenever we use these kind of mechanics or, these sequences, think about it kind of like how a boxer or a kickboxer fights. You know how they usually want to throw like a 1-2-3 combo or a 1-2-3 kick kind of combo? Think about your submissions like that. If we can link our submissions together in combinations, just like if a boxer lands, a punch or a kick, if we can land a submission, that's the end of the match. Okay? So that's why we want to start working to link those things together, whether it be, our sweeps to our submissions to our sweeps, other submissions together, transitioning positions, all of that different stuff. That's where the jiu-jitsu really starts to come in whenever we start to link all of that together. So we're going to be starting here in guard. This is kind of one of the very fundamental positions of jiu-jitsu. This is how most people get to their basic arm lock that they start off with, and then we'll branch out from there. Me personally, whenever I like to do my arm lock, I come across, I get a grip on the sleeve at the elbow, and then I get my same side grip on the sleeve at the wrist. From here, a lot of the time with them putting their hands in our hips and pushing down, I can't just pull their arm across. So I'm going to bring my hips up, and as my hips come down to create space, I pull and push the arm across, okay? So I don't just pull and push here, I drop and pull, okay? Once I have this arm across, my legs open up and I step on the same side hip with my knee in tight to keep this arm across. If I can get it all the way to my hip, perfect. I just need to make sure I get it across my center line, okay? From here, my same side leg as my elbow grip is going to come up, pushing Tyler forward. Boom. Now from here, if they're postured up and it's hard for me to bring them forward, I can take my free hand here, reach across, and pull his shoulder down. Now I pull him forward and I hook over the back, okay? So now I'm starting my arm bar. I go to push the head away, I bring my leg over, and then I always have my arm bar here. But Tyler's savvy, he knows what's coming. So yeah, he pulls his arm out, all right? I lost my arm bar. I could always go back to my guard, but we're going to link in our omoplata now. From here, I have both of my legs on the same side of Tyler. I'm going to bring my hips up and bring both of my feet to his head as my head goes to his feet. Okay? Now, there's multiple things we can do. Everybody does different stuff. Some people like to grab here. Some people underhook the leg. Some people grab the belt. I like to grab the gi. I post with my other arm here, and I sit up. Okay? Once I sat up here, let's go ahead, turn for me, Tyler. I actually reach across and grab underneath Tyler's armpit. That prevents him from being able to roll out and roll forward to get out of the omoplata. Sometimes you want them to roll out and roll forward so you can get that sweep, but for the sequence, we're going to keep him contained here, okay? Now for the omoplata, I would walk my feet out until I break them down, and then I would go over the shoulder to finish. But Tyler today, he's a strong guy, so yeah, he's posturing up and he's pushing into me. That's okay. So I'm here, I have both of my legs on the side of his head again, and he's just pushing really hard. I'm going to take my leg that's on top of the shoulder, and I'm going to bring it to the other side of his head. Notice whenever I do this, everybody, my hips are not on the mat. My hips are up, my hips are active. I am pushing off of Tyler to make the transition. So I bring my legs, I bring my hips up, and I spin around here, okay? Notice whenever I come around, my leg that comes to Tyler's head, it hooks over and I pull down. I don't want to stay in front of Tyler when I go to transition to the triangle. I want to get to my angle here, okay? If we're having trouble making our angle, we can always put the foot in the hip and push. Or if your legs are a little short, you can always put your foot on the mat and push, okay? But once I have my angle, I'm going to reach up and grab my shin with my opposite hand. So right now, my left leg is around Tyler's head. I'm going to reach up and grab with my right hand to control my shin. Okay? From here, I want to angle out as much as possible and then bring my leg over top to lock my triangle in. Okay? From here, I'm going to bring my hips up and bring the arm to the other side. But once again, Tyler's really good. He knows what's coming. So he goes to stand up to stack me. That's all right. From here, I hook under his ankle to help me get the angle. I'm going to turn. My leg that's on the side of his head, the same side as the trapped arm, is going to come over top. And it's going to cross over top of my leg that's already there. Okay? I don't need to switch my feet back and forth. I just bring my leg over and cross. This is the only time I cross my legs for an armbar, and that's because I need to keep control of their posture. From here, I'm going to bring my hand to his wrist. I have my monkey grip here. I bring both of my feet down as I bring my hips up for the armbar. So once again, we're here in guard. I get the cross grip on the elbow, I get the sleeve grip, my hips come up, and I pull across. Okay? From here, I step on the hip, and I come up, push the head away, and I have my arm bar. Tyler pulls his arm out. Boom. He knows what's happening, but I'm ready to attack with my next attack. It's going to be my omoplata. So I bring my hips up, and I kick my legs to the head. Boom. From here, I can grab the waist, I can grab the belt, I can grab here. Doesn't matter to me. I just want you to get a grip and come up. All right? Now that we're here, Tyler's going to be a strong guy. Yeah, he pushes me back through. My legs that are both on the same side of his head, the one on top of the shoulder is going to come to the other side. Notice whenever it comes over, I don't want to stay here in front of Tyler. I'm going to use my legs and I'm going to come all the way to the other side. Okay? Notice how that helps me hook and pull Tyler's head down. From here, I reach and grab my shin to establish my connection. I reach up and grab my shin because if I'm not here, Tyler can still posture out and get out of the triangle. It's just my leg holding him down. But if I reach up and grab my shin, it's very difficult for him now to posture out because he's not just fighting my leg, he's also fighting my upper body. Go ahead and try to posture out, Tyler.
No way.
Okay? From here, if I can't get my foot in the hip to get a good angle for me, I'll just put my foot on the mat and I'll push for my angle here. Okay? Once I have my angle, I lock it up. Hips come up and over. Now from here, Tyler goes to stack me once again. I'm going to bring my top side leg over top and I just lock it right over. I don't need to switch my feet at all. I get my monkey grip, my heels come down as my hip goes up. I pull the arm across. Now I'm in my arm bar. He goes to pull his arm out. I bring my hips up to bring my legs over. Okay? From here, I go over. I can reach up, grab here, grab here. A lot of people like to grab the belt. The reason I don't is because it slips. But I'll come up and I get under the shoulder, okay? From here, Tyler goes to posture. That's okay. My legs, see how both of my legs are on the same side of his head? As he's coming up to posture into me, I bring my hips up and I slide my leg on top to the other side of his head, okay? From here, I'm going to turn for my angle. Notice how whenever I turn, that helps chop down on Tyler's neck, okay? I'm going to reach up and grab my shin for control. Post, angle out. This time I got lucky. Tyler's arm was already in the position for me. So he goes to stack me. I bring my leg over top of his head. I pinch my knees together. I have my monkey grip. I bring my heels down as my hips come up. All right. So I have the cross grip. I have his elbow. I have his sleeve. I pull him across as my hips come up. As they come down, I pull across. Boom. I have this control. I step on the hip, I pull down, and I get my angle. I push the head away, and I bring my leg through. From here, though, he pulls his arm out. Right? That's okay. I'm going to go for my omoplata now. I bring my hips up, and I kick my legs over as I control his elbow to my hip. Okay? From here, I'm going to bring my head to his feet as my feet go to his head. I'm going to reach up and grab something. I don't like to grab the belt because it slips. I like to grab the back of the gi. I sit up. I use my post. I come through and I get on the underneath the far side armpit. That way he can't roll through. All right. From here, Tyler, though, he's a strong guy. He pushes back up. From here, with both of my legs on the same side of his head, it's going to swing around to the other side. Now, I don't want to stay in front of Tyler here. I want to use my angle. So I'm going to keep pushing with my leg as I pull down to bring my head to the other side. Okay? From here, I reach up and grab my shin for my connection. If I need to, I post and bring my leg out to lock my triangle. Now, with Tyler's arm on this side, I need to bring it to my other side for my triangle. I'm going to bring my hips up. See how his hand is now in the air? I'm going to push it to the other side. Okay? Now from here, Tyler goes to stand up. Perfect, because he wants to stack me. I can hook the leg to help me get my angle. I turn. I have to turn my hips, guys. I bring my leg over top. I don't need to move my feet. My top leg just crosses over. I get my monkey grip. My feet are going to come down as my hips come up. All right, thank you for watching today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Would greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions about today's techniques, please feel free to comment down below. If there's anything you'd like to see added on, go ahead, send it to me. I'd like to record some more videos, get some new ideas as well. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful week.